Page 2, iron. Lacking in iron, very important to remove waste products in the system. Greatly cleanse the blood. Inorganic iron should never be taken as an irritant to the kidneys. Red and white cabbage, spinach, carrots, cherries, and carrots, all of these have a lot of iron in it. Sulfur is needed for eliminating blood disease of all kinds. So if it's leaching sulfur, right, you're going to have skin diseases of all kinds. All kinds of eruptions, pimples. Rheumatism as a result, is an important element of, if it's lacking in the blood, you could really mess yourself up, so you need to work on getting enough sulfur in the system. And look at all the things that have sulfur. Cabbage, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, celery. If you're doing a lot of that in your diet, you're good. Chlorine. Chlorine is a great destroyer of poisons in the blood. Just like chlorine is a great destroyer of poison in the food. Right. The body naturally has an element called chlorine, which is a natural destroyer of poisons, right? Look at the foods that have chlorine. That's why when they say you eat cabbage, your whole stomach goes. Cabbage helps to clean out your colon area because it has that element. That's cool. Exactly. And also it smells bad. More kind of smells bad too. Not everybody likes cabbage, but guess what? It's good for the body. So we have magnesium. Yeah, magnesium is nature's laxative. Lack of magnesium is auto-intoxication, constipation, stiff joints. Right? Right. Then we have manganese. Look at all the foods that have magnesium. Manganese is a strong purifier, neutralizing body acids. So you need like peppermint, endive, dandelion, these things. Dandelion, oh yes. Yeah. You have oxygen, it's dissolver, air, and fruits and vegetables. When blood passes through the lungs, it is purified by oxygen. It helps to assist in elimination. It hastens elimination and burns up poisons in the body. So oxygen is really important to have in your system. What foods has oxygen in it? Anything that's green. Anything that has chlorophyll. Spinach, seaweed. The seaweeds have a high in oxygen. Really high.
They say that's good for your iron too?
Yes. Seaweeds are very good for your iron, So we're going through the packet, organs of elimination and healing herbs. You guys can pretty much go through that. This is important information. We should have a colonic elimination 3 times a day if you're eating 3 meals a day. If you're eating 3 meals a day, you should go 3 times a day. And if you're going, there's nothing wrong with it. Don't say, I'm going too much to the bathroom. Some people go like, they don't want to go to the bathroom. Like they don't want to eat stuff that's going to make them go to the bathroom. If you eat something that's going to make you go to the bathroom, it means you need to go to the bathroom. You know what I mean? That's what it means. So basically, if you're eating 3 meals a day, and let's say you want to reach that goal to go 3 times a day. What do you think you have to do? What are the things you think you might have to do to get to that goal? Because this is what happens when you go to the bathroom 2 times a day, your stomach stays flat. You have no gas, no bloated, nothing. You feel great. It's just like, whew. And when you go to the bathroom, it should be plunk. Literally, and then you see like a flow out, like that. And that's a healthy stool. And when you wipe, you shouldn't see nothing on the paper. That's an ideal stool. Or just very little. That's how it's supposed to go. Every time. That's when you know your tubes are clear. But guess what? The body is amazing. One day or another, every day changes. So if you ate something that helps to clear your tubes out, you're going to get that. So every day, depending on what you eat, your stool will change. Depending on what you eat, and that's how you know if something agrees with you or not. That's one way to know. If you ate something and then on the way out it's looking weird, You understand? Or it's not being normal, then you know that your body did not absorb it. It didn't absorb it properly. But yeah. So that means that you need to change what you're doing or figure out why that's happening. You know. And if you're having a situation with your elimination, that's drastic change. One day constipation, next day diarrhea, next day, you know what I mean? If it's drastic, this is something you have to go check immediately. That means there's something not happening. There's something going on. So these are things that are important. Yeah,
What do you think about colonics?
Colonics, I don't believe in colonics. But, you know, I'm not, you know, and there's a reason why I don't believe in colonics. I had colonic at the age of 19 because I suffered from chronic constipation. And I started doing research and I found out that, I have, from eating a lot of bad foods, I have a lot of problems with my colon. And I went to care with my colon.
Like eating what kind of food?
You know, bread and cheese and all this stuff I used to eat. Right. So I raised on, right? And so I had constipation. So someone told me to go and do a colonic. And I went into did the colonic and I had a bad experience. But it's not everybody's going to have a bad experience. And then what I figured out was how I would tell you guys of what the analogy is for me to have a colonic is that, like, let's say you have a pool of water, a mud pool, and what on top is clear because it has sediment, right? And colonics is like taking a stick to that pool and going like this. Now, everything comes up. And basically, the colon is one of the largest eliminated organs in the body. So if you have a lot of shit up in there,
Literally.
right? And then you take a step and go, man, pour all that water. You can have a lot of issues. You can start breaking out. There's a lot of stuff that can happen. So I truly believe the only way to clean out is slowly. The only way to do it is slowly. It took you all this time to get there. Why are you trying to rush it? Take your time. And one way to take your time is to start fasting. This is summer solstice, so definitely if you fast 2 days, changes your T cells. 2 days. In 2 days, if you fast it changes your T cells. So this is how powerful fasting is. The reason why fasting is so powerful is because when the body is not eating, it goes straight into cleansing mode and rebuilding mode. If you're eating, the body is focusing on digesting food. It didn't take a rest. It has no chance. It's like, let's say you're working 7 days, like I've been working 7 days since March. You don't get a chance to pay your bills. You don't get a chance to go to the bank. You don't get a chance to do shopping. It's the same if you're eating all the time. Your body don't get a chance to rebuild. Let's say you have an injury. You don't get a chance to heal the injury. And you don't have to fast with no food. There's so many different types of fast. You can fast simply by just canceling all greasy foods for a week. That's one kind of fast. Another type of fast is doing all juices, like vegetable juices and things like that, is putting in very high quality nutrients in it, like wheat pollen and spirulina, and just doing those things for 1 week. You can do Rejuvenac for 1 week. I mean, there's so many different fasts. So, you know what I mean? So, the drastic fast, of course, is absolutely eating nothing for a long period of time in the day. So fasting is good for regeneration. So we're going to page 3 of our packet, and it talks about the liver, the herbs that are great for the liver. As you know, the liver is one of our eliminated organs, and it's really a powerful organ. If you have anything wrong with your liver, you're in deep trouble. It's an amazing, so we really have to give it a lot of love. And black cohosh, aloe, bloodroot, golden seal, cascara sagrada, dandelion, celery, elder, black radish, catnip, ginger, garlic, that's just some of it. That's great for the liver. But these are great herbs, the catnip.
Like actual catnip.
Actual catnip, the herb. That cats love to smell. Cats go crazy
Right.
when they smell it. Yeah, we can eat it. Yeah, absolutely.
What is it?
Yeah.
I gave my son.
Elderberries.
Oh, elderberry?
Yes.
I can't say it.
And for the kidneys, of course, the kidneys is another amazing eliminative organ that needs a lot of love too, because everything we eat has to be filtered through the kidneys and the liver.
Can you have these things in tea?
Of course, absolutely. And there's so many other, this is just, some of them. I gave you websites, I gave you our resources for all this material is from my experience and from my research. And a lot of this stuff really works, okay? So,
Now, if you are of childbearing age,
yes.
some of these things can be very
Oh.
So, yes, that's true. That is true. Yes, we do. There's something called carrot seeds. Anybody heard of carrot seeds?
No.
Carrot seeds, you chew carrot seeds every day, you will not get pregnant. Carrot seeds.
And what's that?
Just a teaspoon, a teaspoon of carrot seeds.
And what is
About
that?
99.9%.
Wow.
Yes.
What is it?
It's seeds, carrot seeds. And it's
Well,
a
it doesn't come
natural.
from the carrot.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can find this in the health food store.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can find, where you can find it? Angelicus may have it. Another thing that keeps you from getting pregnant is lemon. If you put the lemon, the juice, and you insert it into the vagina, and if you have sex, the sperm cannot live in an acid environment. The sperm will die, and you will not get pregnant. Yes, sir.
Sperms go past the acidic part.
No. We got Okay, so for the kidneys, so for the kidneys, right, we have cayenne, water, apple, sorrel, black cohosh, parsley, comfrey, golden seal, carrot, again, bloodroot. Bloodroot is good. Now there's a concoction that I do pretty much every morning, which is a liver kidney flush. Some warm water, some lemon, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, warm water, lemon. And it's in this packet, don't write it down, it's in here. I'm pushing ahead of the packet, right? Warm water, lemon, I know, it's crazy. Warm water, lemon, apple cider vinegar, a little bit of olive oil. That's one. There are many,
And that
but that's the one I have tried them all. That's my favorite, and it works, right?
Not only do you go, you smell better, hear better, see better. Everybody start looking good to you.
No, serious. This stuff works. And you know how it is. You need to know. When you let's say you had some greasy food. You had some greasy food. You need a detergent that's going to cut that grease, right? In your bathroom, if you don't wipe it down, you're going to get mildew.
Just doing that.
The same with the body. If you don't clean it out, it's going to stuck. It's going to get stuck and rotted. So those are some of the cleansers, right? Aloe vera is another one. Yes, aloe is an amazing cleanser and it neutralizes acid. Always keep an aloe plant. Aloe plant is so good to keep it off.
This is what I heard.
Okay.
Not a person said, does he have to take this from?
Yes, yes.
So this is what the person said they did and it worked, right? Now I have to ask you.
Okay,
Because I asked this other sister who does food stuff too. She said, girl, I don't know about that. But-
okay.
So she said she had fibroids and she took the aloe
Yes,
and she blended it and put it on a tampon and inserted it. And she said she did it over the course of like about 3 weeks. And she said that the fibroids literally just disappeared.
Oh, I can see
yes,
that.
yes,
But
yes.
she said it burns like all day.
Yeah.
Yes,
And it smells horrible.
But whenever you have anything
Yes.
on your skin, if
Yes.
you just take the aloe leaf and just put it
No, I
on
don't.
easily.
I mean, I do the
you will heal.
I do the seal, but you say with the you have to ask the
No,
question.
yes, I
would think that.
I've heard that, Dr. Sebi, have you heard of Dr. Sebi?
Yes.
Dr. Sebi told me about that.
All right, now.
But I have, Dr. Sebi is this amazing, herbalist guy, who he cured AIDS and they had him arrested.
Oh,
Dr.
arrested?
Yes.
What?
Powerful.
Yeah, that's
Oh, it's like powerful.
Yeah.
He was arrested based on the fact that he cured AIDS. They wanted to have it. And they arrested him.
Yeah, because they do it. Companies, all the doctors, all the hospitals,
Exactly.
all the beautiful homes,
Exactly.
How do you spell that name?
Okay, everybody, so we're going back to the packet. You guys are ready? Let's skip it right in the packet really quick. Do eat things you want to eat a lot of forever. Chlorophyll, wheatgrass, anything spirulina, sunflower, you want to put that, get that into your diet right away. To name a few, all vegetables, all fruits, all nuts, all seeds, unless you're allergic, all grains, all seed vegetables, include bee pollen, brewer's yeast, Rejuvelac, soy milk, nut milks, beans, cold pressed instead of hydrogenated oil. The oils are the blood of our food. If the oil is bad, the food is bad.
I have a question.
Yes.
I heard lately about the carotene in it.
Yes?
So what's going on with that?
Is that the additive?
Yeah, the soy milk.
Yes. Well, I would say, I mean, I'm putting soy, and because some people doing transitionary diets may not like the almond milk, but I would say don't do too much soy because soy has changed as well.
Yes.
It has changed from when it first came out, because now it's so popular, they did a GMO. Yes. Because they want more and more because it's so popular. So,
Almond milk?
yeah, I would do almond, but even almond is getting crazy now, guys. Because almond is getting crazy, so now the milk I'm going to now,
Well, now, I've seen coconut milk.
the milk I'm going to now is hemp.
Oh,
Yeah, it's good. It's good, and it's high in protein.
Why are you laughing? Because you look like you're doing an extra special.
Because of the hemp is before it turns to that.
I think once she drink the half, she
Okay, so here we go. We're going back to the cooking in the kitchen, preparing foods. Don't use pots that are aluminum pots. They are no good. Use stainless steel pots, use iron pots, use copper pots. Don't use aluminum pots. The reason why, it leaches, especially when you have tomatoes in it. And if you have children in the house, this is no good. Aluminum is not good. It leaches out of the acid from the tomato, leaches out of the aluminum. And it's now in your food. It affects the brain. So another thing is breakfast should be 1/3 of your nutrients for the day. You should have breakfast. Try to do breakfast, even if it's a 1/4 cup of some sort of grain, cereal, hot or cold, it does help to keep the body from going into those dives where you're rushing to get something sweet, so you feel a little full and you don't want to go towards the wrong choice. Another thing is that's important is that In reference to fruits and vegetables, since we're trying to clear out our colon and go like we're going to the bathroom very easy, the more fiber the better. Get it from your foods. So I would say, for me, what works and what seems to be the consensus is 4 to 6 servings of fruit a day, and 4 to 6 servings of vegetables. I'm sorry, 6 to 8 servings of vegetables a day. It seems like a lot, but it's really not, unless say you want to get it in a quick way and do a smoothie. Just like get some hemp milk or even water, and in the water blend up, you know, half a banana, a kiwi, a pear, or even half a pear. It doesn't even have to be the whole fruit. This is all you're getting. 4. A serving is like a palmful. You just get a palmful of 4 different things in some sort of a liquid and blend it up. You just filled your daily requirement. And you'll see a massive difference in how your stool goes out. Another thing, 6 to 8 servings of vegetables. So let's say you have salad, some sort of salad for your lunch. You can have 4 different things. What? Lettuce, what? Tomatoes,
Carrots.
right? That's 4 right there. And then let's say for dinner you have another 4. You can do maybe a steamed broccoli, you know, some corn, you know, and then you got your number 4. But try to be conscious that you're doing 8, if you can. And you're gonna see, if you do that for 1 week, I guarantee you guys, you're gonna see a massive change in how you push out and how your waistline just goes in. Because you're just sort of getting rid of extra stuff that's creating gases, things that doesn't need to be there. Yes?
I have a question. You know how you just brushing off back on breakfast? I always was raised on how breakfast is the most important of the day. You have to die at 5 a.m. Some people, especially my generation, a lot of them don't eat breakfast. Worries me a lot. And one of my friends, they were worried about eating breakfast because of how fast, like, it goes through them, because of their job, like when they get to work,
Right.
they have to be stationary.
Right.
So they're like, I can't even eat, like, literally a banana. If I even eat just that, it's gonna go right through me.
You have to go to the bathroom?
Immediately.
Yeah, because whenever you eat, it activates your colon. That's how the body works. So it automatically, that's why every time you eat, you go to the bathroom. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to work like that. And if it doesn't work like that, then you're officially constipated.
Right.
You really need to work into where that starts to happen for you. And it's easy with the things that I'm giving you right here. This stuff works, guys. I mean, I've been doing this for over 30 years. It works for me. It's gonna work for you too. Unless you're allergic to these things, then you try something else. You can call and say I'm allergic to something. There's so many other things you can try. You know what I mean? So we're going to pack quickly. Acid and alkaline. If we eat too many poisonous foods or not enough materials that are needed to clear out poisons, then the internal environment becomes beyond control and away from the correct condition in which our cells can live. The cells become sick and die. Many sicknesses are a function of the body's attempt to clean up the internal environment. So if we eat too many poisonous foods, then it poisons our cells. It poisons the fluid going around the cells, makes everything overly acid. Acid going through something burns and kills it, it's dead. So the key now is to try to get the fluid that's going through the cells. The fluid is the blood. We're trying to bring the blood to alkaline and bring all the fluids to more alkaline. So if you're eating fruits and vegetables, you're already going to do that because they make the blood alkaline. If you're doing a lot of meats and things like that, your blood is going to be acid. So all you have to do now is just look at what you eat and just start fixing it so that you're getting more alkaline things. Cancer is a condition in which the cells become abnormal due to the abnormal condition of the body fluids. The body fluid should be slightly alkaline. Acid and alkaline neutralize each other. And so, you guys can continue reading the rest of it and move on quickly because the time is going so fast. A lot of the stuff we can go over. I gave you some sandwich suggestions in the back. Different sandwiches you can make. Let's say you're trying to help another kind of diet. Rejuvenac is something you can make, and I could bring you outside when we go out there, and show you what makes Rejuvenac. And Rejuvenac is a delicious enzyme-packed drink made from soap grains. It contains vitamin B complex, K, E, lactic acid, water, soluble minerals. It aids digestion, active protection against bacteria in the intestinal tract. Okay, so let's say you had surgery and you took a lot of antibiotics. This is a drink that you can make that will bring enzymes back into your colon where you won't have issues from having the antibiotic.
Where is that?
It's Rejuvenac. And another thing that has is past those. Another thing that has the enzymes would be yogurt, and these have lactobacillus. So the grains make natural lactobacillus. The stuff that makes the yogurt, the enzyme that makes the yogurt comes from the stomach of the calf. So let's say you don't want to deal with animal product, you want to do a vegetable type of lactobacillus. This is the grain. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's good. And let's say, it's a great thing to do now, summer solstice, you want to clear out the system. This is a great drink to make, and just drink it every day. Yeah, drink it every day. So you can make it with oat berries, with wheat berries, with rye berries, triticale. You can make it with those grains. Yeah. And how you make it, you just take 1 cup of the grain, Yeah, I gave it to you. Just one, and you see it right there. Cheese, guys, I'm totally against cheese, even though the cheese is fabulous, we all love cheese. But, there's a whole write-up on cheese and I gave it to you. So it's kind of harsh, but I'm just trying to, if you're having any issues that has to do, like let's say you have any issues that has to do with inflammation in the system. So fibroids, what else?
Polyps?
Yeah, polyps. Anything that has to do with, allergies, sometimes they come from dairy and things like that. Constipation, if you're having issues with that, you might want to cut down on cheese. Of course, everything in moderation. Don't go crazy. What's behind that? That's it? Skincare. Skincare, I have some skincare things that I do for my skin. People always tell me how great my skin is. So I do a lot of stuff. Another thing that I didn't even add here was every week I do a steam with burdock root and yellow dock. Every week. So I boil the burdock root as a blood cleanser when you take it internally. Right? It's a blood cleanser.
You boil it and you do what?
You just make a tea, I put my face over it, a towel over my head.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And then I have this thing, I go through all my pores and get rid of all the blackheads, and push up my nose and get rid of whiteheads. And you clear. New York City is filthy, and you'd be surprised what's coming out of your face.
Right. So what's that way you said, burdock?
Burdock.
Is it in here?
It's in there for blood cleanser. It should be.
Where
do you get it from the health food store?
Yes, you can get it from the health food store.
So what is your process of how you,
How I do it? You just get a teaspoon of burdock to like a pot of water. You bring it to a boil, and then you put a towel over your head. It's the same as if you have sinus issues. You can use other herbs. You can use peppermint, eucalyptus, and things like that. But this is the really to get inside the skin and clear the pores. Opens up the pores. Towel over your head.
So you can take that steam.
Right.
And then after that, you use something to close your pores off. So you can use so many things. So you can do a plain mask. Close your pores off. You can use oatmeal. You'd be surprised. You take oatmeal and swish it in your hands and put some water and you just put it on your face and it tightens your pores. You can use an egg. Have you ever tried an egg? Yes, egg white. Egg white. You just put all of it. It's anything to tighten back your pores and naturally. And that's awesome. So there's some stuff there. What else? Sea vegetables. I gave you a lot of sea vegetables, guys. And the reason why I'm eating a lot of sea vegetables, because you know, we talked about when you eat the white rice, the white flour, and the white sugar, how it leaches minerals from your blood. Guess what have all the minerals that you put back? Yep.
Huh?
The sea vegetables, all the minerals that are being leached, that have been leached, the sea vegetables will put it like that. Because all of those minerals you can find in the ocean, and that's it. So this is why I do spirulina on what? Spirulina puts it all back. It repairs the cells. It really does. It just repairs things, and so that's why that's great.
And seaweed.
Seaweed, right? Yes.
It's sort of an alert day. Seafood now would be aware of radiation poisoning.
Absolutely not, yes.
And you have to read the packet because they will
Tell you.
if it's radiation poisoning.
Right.
If it's not, don't buy.
Right. Exactly. And so seed vegetables are an excellent source of minerals, high quality proteins, enzymes, vitamins, and they're full of antioxidants. Sea vegetables have an alkalizing effect and help detoxify. Research has shown sea vegetables to be beneficial for treating cancer, heart disease, hypertension, radioactive heavy metal detoxification, inflammation, joint pain, antiviral properties, and proper functioning of the thyroid. Our sea vegetables meet organic and sustainable harvest standards, are low temperature dried and enzyme active, tested for chemical, heavy metal, and bacteriological pollution. Please check for occasional hidden petals or shells in the leaves. So the sea vegetables that I use, and I get them in the city, and they are very, very, I usually get them from Integral Yoga.
Right.
Integral Yoga is on 13th Street, between 7 and 8, and they are very, very, stringent on that. Okay, so everybody, I think we did enough talking. Let's move a little bit. Again, I'm going to give certain suggestions to do to warm you up quickly when you wake up in the morning and things like that. So we're going to accompany us as a drummer. And the reason why drumming, I wanted to include drumming in the workshop. Could you come into the middle of us? So the reason why I like to include a drum is because this is live music, raises our vibration. And when you raise your vibration, it means it's raising your immune system, it's protecting you from disease. This is what live music does. Surround yourself around live music, not the synthetic music that we hear. You know, go to a live show, see a live band. This is live music. You know, so also, you know, this is also very spiritual. A lot of positive energy comes from the drum. And so we're going to just do a basic rhythm to just stretch down. live music if you can. It raises your vibration. We are bombarded with things that are making us afraid every day. And it's a reason why they're doing it deliberately. It's a deliberate plan. They want you to be stressed out. They want you to be scared. So because that makes you sick. So then, you know, try to fight against that all you can and go out and get and invest money in seeing those jazz bands. And the horns and the live music. It's wonderful for your immune system, for fear, for feeling sad. It raises your whole spirit when you're doing that. Okay, so we're going to take this to the next room. Hemp milk instead of soy. I'm pushing that. Colloidal silver is a natural antibiotic. You have a swollen gland in your neck, you're worried about it. Start taking this 4 times a day. Gone. Finish. Complete. It's a natural antibiotic. Colloidal silver. Olive oil, of course, is staple. You gotta have that in your house. This is the apple cider vinegar I drink in the morning with a lemon. And Milk by Braggs is organic, excellent. This is what all the food that has been cooked here is black sea salt.
Black sea salt.
Yeah, black sea salt. I'm using a lot right now in the food, coconut oil, and the soup that I prepared for you guys has coconut oil in it. Every day, you know, your skin is your largest eliminative organ. I do dry brush. Great for your immune system if you're having anything. It's just the best. So this stuff, get a natural bristle brush and dry brush. I'll show you how.
Your skin, right?
Yes. Sorry. So you're dry brushing up,
towards the heart.
up, naked when you're naked, up as best as you can. Yeah, you can even get it for your face. And they have the little ones. And then you take a shower. When you take a shower, you're gonna do 3 times. Once you wash off and do all your stuff, you're gonna do hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, and you're gonna get out of the shower. So you're gonna do hot, cold, hot, cold. No. This is gonna help. It's gonna help your immune system. It's gonna help strengthen your immune system. To do hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold.
Like
Yes, temperature. And make it a habit. It's tough at first because you jump out and go like ah, but then there comes a point where you're gonna like it. You can be like you know, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it because you're gonna love how you feel. You love how you're feeling after. Right. Try it.
It's kind of like what the it's kind of like what the polar bear clubs.
Yes.
The Russian.
Yes.
Like the bathhouse people do.
Oh,
I know, but that's concept.
Only a minute. Yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute hot, 1 minute cold. 1 minute cold, 1 minute hot, 1 minute cold, 1 minute hot, 1 minute cold.
So the last one is cold.
Yes.
So,
and you jump out and you're going to be refreshed.
and this is for the skin.
This is for the immune system. It gives you a boost.
circulation.
And there go your 6-minute shower.
Yes, it gives you a boost. Helps your immune system to get stronger. So, of course, you got to have this in your house. Get rid of iodized salt. Use this salt or use regular Himalayan is excellent too.
Celtic salt.
Yes. This is better for us because it has no aluminum. Tom's is good, has no aluminum. The reason most deodorants have aluminum, the reason aluminum is no good because it holds everything that should be going out, and it goes inside and it's close to the breast. And so it goes into the glands, boom, there goes an issue that we don't need.
Nichols has clay.
Clay is excellent.
Clay deodorant.
Yeah, it's better for you.
You said Nicholas?
Nicholas
Downstairs?
Yeah.
This is the thing I was telling you guys, all the stuff is leached.
Yes.
All the stuff is being leached from your blood from years and years of white rice, white flour, white sugar. Spirulina will put all of those minerals back. So then if you had an issue with your period, whatever, it's gone. It's, you don't have that issue anymore. This is a must-have in the house, oil of oregano. It's another natural antibiotic. It kills everything. What is that?
Oil of oregano.
So if you have, like, you feel a little sore throat, you just stick this in the back, boom, next day it's gone.
It's also good for the lungs.
It's good for the
It's
lungs.
cleansing for the
It's good
lungs.
for the lungs. So this is a must
Like
have
gargle
in your
with it with
house.
some water.
Right?
Drink it.
Drink it,
Um,
yeah.
This is, can anybody tell me what grain this is?
Like,
Yeah, you guys know these people that didn't get a chance to name them.
anything, just like I'm like.
No? This flaxseed is that.
Is that one?
So name this grain. Ready, set, go. Name this grain. Look at it carefully. It's what we're gonna eat tonight. It's what everything we made for tonight is made out of.
We always cook this.
Yeah, this is we made the pasta. We made lo mein. Today we have quinoa lo mein.
All right, quinoa.
Quinoa. This is quinoa, everybody. And what do you think this is? Name this. Name this seed.
Looks like black pepper. That's what I was gonna say.
It's not. Chia.
Oh, that's chia.
Chia. This is chia.
Chia, that's chia.
Name this.
And you can put this in milk, right? And it,
Yes.
okay.
Name this grain.
Looks like, not cayenne pepper, the other, red pepper.
This is red quinoa.
Red
This is
quinoa.
white quinoa.
This
This
white
is red quinoa.
Okay.
And that's black pepper in the middle?
Nope. This is
Chia.
chia. And name this. I don't know what that is. Name this.
Black
Grain.
Sesame seeds.
No.
No.
That's
Name this grain.
seed.
Barley.
That's barley.
Barley. That's barley.
The first one is
Right.
black.
Yeah.
Black seed, that's barley.
Name this grain.
Millet.
Nope.
Grapeseed oil.
Nope.
Grapeseed.
Nope. That is, you guys gave up?
Yeah.
Okay. Oat berries. Unhulled oat berries,
Oh, yes.
which makes the
Oat berries.
Rejuvelac.
Oh,
Stuff for your
okay.
stomach.
You have your.
Okay, you soak 1 cup of that, it's in your packet. 1 cup of that to 2 cups of water, and it helps the stomach feels nice.
I love barley.
I'm getting some of that.
Barley card.
Yeah.
What's the dip that's there? What kind of dip is that?
This is hummus.
Hummus.
What is in this bottle?
Water.
What kind of water? Mineral?
Distilled.
Alkaline.
Alkaline.
Alkaline water.
Oh.
Change your water, change your life. This is what I meant.
Kangen water? Ooh.
This is from my house. I have a
Kangen.
filter. I have a Kangen filter. And this is Kangen water, so everybody's got to have some Kangen
Well,
water.
how do you know which one is the best one to get?
Which filter Kangen is one of the best, but there are many other filters that are good, and I can send you a list. But Kangen, I have it, and I think it's good.
I don't do mayonnaise.
How about mineral water? Mineral water is no good. No good if you're trying to heal something. Yeah. So drink alkaline water as best as you can. And I'm going to tell you something. Ever since I had this filter, I feel completely different. Right? So everything here has been cooked with filtered water. We don't use tap water for anything. I mean, everything has gone to a filter system. So you got to have, can we get a cup for everyone? Everyone, we need to toast.
Best in your health.
We need to have a toast of
That's good health. Good
Kangen
health, that's right.
Kangen water. And tell me if it tastes different.
One way or pay the other.
Well, I mean, people charge like $5 a gallon for these bottles. I mean, for these water, 5 gallon. $5. Green meat, green power energy. This is summer solstice.
But as soon as I moved
That's
here,
what I mean.
it's different.
Okay, if you guys, you know what, another thing is, if anybody, you want to do this with me, fast for the next 2 days, please, I'm going to take your name and email, actually for everyone tonight, and send you a thank you for coming out. But if you want to start a fast, please, and if you've never done it before, I can help you figure out how to do a fast. You always have to prepare your body for a fast. So the day before you fast, you have to eat light.
You're not finished pouring, are you? Right? We got a lot to go.
Oh, you have a lot more people.
Keep it going.
Wow, this was.
It goes down
This is
easy.
good, yeah.
Yeah, you can feel the difference. It makes you want to drink more water.
So you cook with that and you drink that?
I cook with this and drink it.
No.
The acid, there's an acid runoff the acid water from the runoff from the water filter, you can wash fruits and vegetables with. They have facials, you can do facials with them, they're awesome. So yeah.
So this is even better than distilled water.
Oh yeah.
This is alkaline.
This is alkaline.
Because
It
it's
does taste
more
it.
into your
It
body,
tastes
what your body
different.
needs.
My problem was, I came from only drinking alcohol. In Michigan, they have the stores where you can refill and constantly refill it. So I'm confused because I remember my mom was like, oh, I should take your glasses and that shit. I was like, I don't even know if they have stores where I can refill.
They don't.
Because when I first moved here, I was like, asking around like, hey, where they have like alkaline water. They didn't have nobody.
Yeah, this is
They only have the bottled alkaline water, which is needed to me. I'm like, is that real? Alkaline water.
Now your turn.
Thank you.
Yes, how does it taste? It's good. You drink more, right? So literally, I can drink this whole bottle of water standing up right here, right now. It just goes
How many
down.
of those a day? One a day?
You're supposed to drink, what, 2-liter bottles a day or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, at least. But then I read too that
When you drink a lot of water, it takes a lot of work on you.
kidneys, it does.
So you don't want to drink
Too much. You don't want to make your kidneys.
But they will work.
You get drunk.
You don't drink all at one time.
Right.
You 2 liters, but not
Right now,
All day long.
I just want to say this class is very beneficial for anybody who plans on coming here. You will learn a lot and things that can really change your life. And thank you. I really appreciate it.
Hi. I was invited here by a friend, a coworker, and she wanted us to come join her on this Cook to Live. And I am so happy that I came because I learned how to eat well. I learned all different types of seeds. And I also learned how to do extra stretches and to get myself prepared for the outside world every morning. I learned how to wash with a brush, and I'm not getting the right pronunciation of the brush. But I learned how to clean my body. I learned how to use hot and cold water. I also learned how to eat well. And that's the important thing to live, is to eat well. And I'm so happy and glad that I came. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad Fumi is doing these workshops. The food was good. The information is enlightening. And I've known her for almost 20 years, and I love it. I just totally love it.
These workshops are very informative. Each time I come, I find something new and learn something every time. This is my third time coming to her Cook to Live workshop, and she's a fantastic cook. She makes food or has recipes for food that you could eat all day long. And it's delicious, absolutely delicious. I would tell you to come to a Cook to Live workshop any day. You will learn something every time.
So, Lyle, what inspired you to make changes in your life with your health?
I was inspired from being very sick. I had bad acne. I was overweight. I had asthma. This was very young, and I wanted to change, and I started reading. I found a book called Back to Eden by Jethro Kloss. And in this book, he said that we make our bodies a graveyard for the flesh that we bury and eat. And that was very, very poignant to me because it really rang through, because I was always afraid of graveyards as a child. And there was something about him saying that your body become a graveyard for all the flesh that you bury in it. So instantly, I stopped eating meat. I was very young, and of course, I had a lot of problems with my family because they thought I was totally insane. So that's really the inspiration. The inspiration was that I was trying to be the best of who I can be, and eating what I was eating was not doing it for me, so I had to do a change. I work with children. I teach bullying workshops. I teach workshops of violence prevention, where I help students to build their self-esteem. And I also work with nutrition for children in the Department of Education. From pre-K to 12th grade, I work with kids on literacy through culinary arts, where I teach them how to cook, how to eat very healthy without spending a lot of money. I would teach the children that in school. And also they learn, about measurement. They learn math. It's connected to math. It's also connected to geography because they learn foods from different parts around the world. It also connects to history because they learn historical foods.